politics in boxing, as they always call it, or whatever it is behind the scenes? Is that sometimes as much as a fight, you know, out of the ring?
Look, you say the politics, don't you? I look on the social media, yeah, and it's all cringe, utter fucking shite that I look at. Yeah, I turn it off. The speeches out some of them's mouth, the way they go on, the way they conduct themselves, they're not welcome through my fucking door. Yeah, I don't roll like that. You know, listen, I'm not saying they're wrong. It's just the way I see it myself. I can't be bothered with all this arse licking up and down to get on a show. Yeah, you don't want me on the show? Fuck off, go somewhere else. You know, listen, it is what it is. You know, I can only speak how I see things. I think boxing has become a cringe sport for the dickheads that's in it. I'm interested in real fights, real fighting men, getting it down in here, getting it on in the ring. That's all we're interested in at the end of the day. We ain't interested in anything else. We ain't interested in sticking our chest out and wanting to be the best trainer in the world. We want to be this, we want to be that. You know, I want to be more famous than the fighter. Let's get rid of all that shit what I see on social media 24/7, yeah? And let's get the fighter where he needs to be. It's all about...
Hello all you hardcores out there, how you doing? It's Big P here, you know, don't you, you know. As promised earlier on in car, on way here, we've got the dripping tap here. We're at middle of Barnsley, having a cuppa. How are you tap?
Fantastic, Russ. Dripping away, dripping.
Dripping away. I see you made an effort with outfit again as well.
Well, it's my Batman costume. But
how long is it since you had your teeth done?
10 years ago.
10 years? Where did you go around here from?
Yeah, I'm going to get them done again, right, you'll see.
Went deer around here then? You
were there then, yeah. You had right idea going away. Get it at half price.
Right, a lot's gone on in boxing, we'll cover a few things. Beefy Smith to Sky.
Great move, Russ, great move.
What do you think, where does he go now? Charlo?
I think they'll chuck him in with Charlo or something like that, but he's a great fighter, he's done well. When he fought Canelo, I thought he was doing fantastic against Canelo. He were really putting it on him on ropes, you know what I mean? And then Canelo, with being a bit too big and strong, probably juiced up, as we said.
Yeah.
He found his way and he kept penetrating him to the liver, didn't he?
Some news today. KSI is going to fight Alex Wasibi on August 27th on DAZN at the O2 in London, and it's the start of some crossover fights that are going to be on DAZN between boxers and YouTubers. What do you think to that? Has Eddie Hearn lost the plot, or is he just at a stage now where they're desperate for numbers?
Desperate for numbers, and it's pure greed. Who wants to see these YouTubers fighting off, same as Jake Paul and Tommy Fury? It just doesn't interest me at all.
Yeah. What do you think to that? Carry on.
Well, I don't know. I think I can't see why they've stopped Tommy from going if he's not with MTK in association with his brother. But top and bottom of it is this Kinahan. It's going to ruffle a lot of feathers, isn't it, Russ?
Yeah, it is, because there's going to be obviously. There's going to be people in boxing industry.
Hi, my friend. Sorry.
There's going to be people in boxing industry that's going to. How can I explain it? That are going to be pulled into question, isn't they, or charged, and somebody's going to set wrong word, and that's it.
Well, it's like there's spotlights on everybody. There's a lot of scrutiny to be found out, isn't there? They're just going to get to the bottom of things.
Yeah. Do you know Adam Smith lately? He's been coming out with these words on Sky. I'm going to throw a few out to you. Electrifying, tantalising, tenderised, marinated, ready for lift-off, absorbing, compelling, big bonanza, emerging, energising, capable, durable, all action, compelling. What do you think about all these? What about that Bonanza one? Where's he got that from? Has he been watching Bonanza?
Same as some of them. He sounded like he were a professional chef in some of them, didn't he?
Yeah.
But I don't. I think that he must be lost for words, kind of thing, and must be googling on a night new words, because some of them words. Don't get me wrong. He's the face of Sky. He's a bit cringy sometimes, and I can't accept Sky at minute with everything that's gone off. For instance, we Kinan and MTK. I think for boxing, like there's always a bad side of boxing. And I thought they were doing all right, but there's decent. There's some scenarios in Sky, like with Matthew Macklin, and like when I watched Amir Khan against Kell Brook and Colwell were on. Now Colwell's, listen, the Sky really needs somebody like him on with a face like that that's been wrestling about with young boys and putting turning eating. That is not normal behaviour. Same as Matthew Macklin, his best mates with Daniel Kinahan, yeah, and they've got him aside. So what are they putting on at Russ? What are they doing?
They're paying lip service to fans, aren't they? These TV people. I think they're the problem. The TV people. They're the problem. Well, they don't want to work with other TV companies, do they?
I only said same to my wife the other day. I says, well, Dave Colwell on Sky, it makes. I'm surprised that they haven't had thousands of people and reporting on it, saying what you got him on telephone and what you got this, because it's not giving him a very good image, is it?
No. Jarrell Miller is going to carry on with his comeback. He's just beaten Bracamante, you know. But he was like 25, pushing 25 stone.
God. He'll be, he wants to see Slim Fast, doesn't he? If it looks at him, he looked terrible, didn't he, Russ?
He needs to get on Diet Cola, doesn't he, with his Uncle Big P.
Not here at £2 a can.
Is that what they charge you £2?
It's alright. You're worth it, mate.
It's good job you got your double gyro.
Don't talk like that, right.
Joshua's sacked Robert McCracken and is now saying he did it because they never told him that he was losing the fight.
Robert McCracken was fine all along, wasn't he? He's been in his corner all along. He was fantastic for mine and yours.
He was good enough to get him out of jail, wasn't he, after 2 weeks on remand, wasn't he, and get him a combination order at court, wasn't he, Robert McCracken?
It's just backwards behaviour.
Who's advising him, Joshua?
I don't know, but he brought one of mine and your favourite fighters. He did everything with Carl Froch, brought him through, they stuck beside each other, and then he's not a shit sick fan with Joshua. He's just making excuses. That's all I say.
Yeah.
He's biggest fraud he's one of the biggest frauds in boxing, and he's going to get fan art. He's a modern day Frank Bruno, isn't he? Yeah. When he gets hit, he goes like jelly, stiff.
Yeah.
They are going on about this and that, and he's a fighter, but until he fought Klitschko, Robert Hill, really, no, really good fighters on his resume, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Eddie Earns, cash cow, I'd say.
Shall I show him these cringy trainers I've got him?
Oh, quality.
You reckon?
I like them. They look comfy for running it.
Look at these. Hang on, let me just turn thing. Are these cringe? Are they cringe, lad?
Colour are, but they look
Colours cringe as out, man.
comfort wise. Listen, at our time in life, Russ, who cares about how you look?
It was last hairy box. I've been looking at them for about 2 years. I just couldn't bring myself to wear them, Drip.
Well, I'd be wearing them for comfort. I'd be wearing them for knocking about in, especially.
Would you wear Carrymore or Gola if you were poor?
Well, probably Carrymore. I used to work at Gola.
Did you?
Yeah, when I was 16.
Doing what?
Making soles on trainers, plastic trainers. I can remember it miners' strike, I'll tell you a story, yeah. I was always thankful my mum and dad worked hard and tried to give me it best, and when miners' strike come, my dad come home, he said, I've got you some new trainers today. Some Gola. Oh, I looked at him, I said, no, please Dad, no. He went, they're alright for knocking about it. I went to school the next day, I got ripped to shreds.
I did in my high-tech. I was wounded.
And I thought to myself, never again for Gola, and that's why I've chose Carrymore.
High-tech were cool at one point till I went to comprehensive, and then everybody had Nike.
They used to do a decent pet, they were crap, but they used to do silver shadows. Can you remember them Grahams?
Grey high-techs, they were alright, that's what I had.
They were comfy then.
Hey, do you know paratroopers training them?
They're pretty expensive, them ones.
I sent Froch a pair of high-tech silver shadow for a laugh, you know, size 10s.
He'd have gone jogging in them, I bet, won't he?
No, he didn't. I don't think he did, you know. I don't know. He'd probably get him there, Lee.
You should have told him to sign them
Hey,
and send
listen,
them
they're
back.
alright, you know, I saw the programme.
Hey, they're expensive.
They're 50 quid, Hi-Tech Silver Shadows.
Everybody that's been at Army swears by them.
Well, that's the Army.
I know.
Trainer, innit, the
Every PTI I know, you can tell a PTI a mile off from
in
Army.
jail because they've got Hi-Tech
Silver
Silver Shadows.
that's it, mate.
Bricktops talking Joyce versus Triple D rematch after the Hammer fight. What do you think? It's tonight, Hammer fight, isn't it?
Oh yeah, but that aim and look what Huey Fury did to him. It's no match, that is it?
Well, Huey roasted him, mate, didn't he? Huey, you couldn't take that smoke. You couldn't take Huey's power.
But I paid to watch that fight again. I thought that really interesting fight, first fight, didn't you? He did well, Joe Joyce. What a chin on him as he got that Joyce, hasn't he?
Yeah, Bricktop says Parker versus Joyce is a no-no on Sky to Parker in a text. Well, are these promoters stopping the fights? Because Parker said, look, Sky won it. Can we put Joe Joyce on Sky?
They offered him 1.2 million, didn't they?
So Frank's saying he don't want to work with them. So is he the problem? They've all got their own agendas.
They've all got their own problems, and I can see a lot of jealousy going on with this young promoter at Sky. Can you?
I'm not feeling it for him anyway. Are you?
Not at all.
He's a plank of wood, isn't he, mate?
It's like
he's the type of guy that sits on toilet eating a KFC, isn't he?
he's fresh out. I call him fresh out of uni.
Yeah, fresh out of uni. Yeah. Bricktop were dissing him though, wasn't he, in that interview? Okay, Don Kings withheld 1.5 million of Dubai, is it? Is it 1.5 million?
Something like that, I've heard.
He's withheld the money, hasn't he, Don King? So they're going to
when they fought in America.
Yeah. Don King, even in his 90s, is still terrorising everybody, isn't he?
He's a gangster, isn't he? He's a confidence trickster, isn't he?
Yeah.
Look what he's done to all his fighters, but he still keeps getting fighters, Russ, doesn't he?
He does, mate. He does. What have we got here? Joe Joyce says Big Meech. Got a weak chin.
Joe Joyce beats Anthony Joshua, as Tyson Fury says, twice on a Sunday. Don't you think, Russ?
Yeah, I do. I think he beats him.
I think he beats him.
Well, Joe Joyce says he's got a weak chin.
Too durable, Joe Joyce. You can't take that away from him. It's a shame, really, because his career only kicked off when he was 35. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, that's about it. Well, listen, thanks for coming on, Drip.
Right.
Top man. Go on.
I always come out with a dream fight, yeah, and I want to ask people in the comment section, what do you think, who do you think could win in a fight between Floyd Mayweather and Sugar Ray Leonard? Because on my book I'd go for Floyd Mayweather, but that's just my opinion. And there's some good up and coming fights coming. I don't want to watch YouTubers, I want to watch elite fighters. Example, Spence against Crawford, and Davis against somebody else good in lightweight division, them sort of fights. But boxing's going downhill, and I just want it back to normal with some good entertaining fights. Thanks for putting up with me again, Ross.
I stuck for questions. Hard to talk, innit?
Yeah, no, I'm okay for questions.
No, go on then, keep talking then, keep it going. Don't do a max on me.
Now I'd like to in fact, I'm lost for words, Russ. I've said what I'm going to say. We've done a video. Next time I come, I'll fetch my questions, what we've written down, and we'll go down to it. You were on camera being sick now.
Yeah, what up?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not bothered. That's what happens when you fucking try and ram drink now, isn't it?
Well, it's because of your stomach, innit? It's all fizzing, isn't it?
Who's your top 5 Drip, pound for pound?
Crawford, Usyk, Fury,
Go on then, go on.
Inoue, and I'd have to go Tyson Fury.
Yeah.
That's my top 5. Canelo don't even deserve to be mentioned in it because he's a cheat. I don't like cheats in boxing. It's not fair. But we don't know who isn't cheating in boxing.
Is Tyson Fury a GOAT?
Not yet. No.
Does he need a few more wins?
Yeah, against he's fought some good fighters, but
Is Dave Allen going to come back?
against Max, isn't he? No, I want to. If Fury beats Alexander Usyk, which I've got to say, Russ, I like your top quality.
Yeah.
You've got to get him. He's probably one of the best heavyweights, probably in his generation. But Usyk will give him problems because Usyk can get in and out where like Sir Dillian White can't. But I just think Fury might be a bit too big and strong for him. And his skill set's fantastic, Fury's, isn't it? Can't take that away from him, can he?
No.
And his powers of recovery when he gets hit.
Usyk Joshua, who wins, Drake?
Usyk. Easy.
That's about it. Okie dokie then. Well, listen, thanks for coming on, mate.
Thanks for putting up with me, mate.
Alright, peace out.
I'm glad I had a shave.
You got this, Jay.